Um, so here on this stream, we talk about how a lot of gamers, and I use quotations, are frauds. Specifically, I love the clown on PlayStation niggas about how they like to sit in Clubhouse and on Twitter Spaces.
Subs. With this money, I can afford.
They like to shout out to Simi B with the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Specifically, I love the clown on PlayStation niggas because they love to sit in Twitter Spaces and Clubhouse meetings talking about how much better they are than Xbox. And let's get something straight. For those who are new to the content, I am not a console platform fanboy. I like clowning everybody. I like clowning stupidity, period. But PlayStation niggas, I've noticed in particular, they really love to talk about their exclusives that don't win any awards, like Spider-Man 2. And the funny part is when we start looking at the sales and we start looking at the data, a lot of you niggas on PlayStation don't even buy the games that you use to fight the console war as like data, right? Granted, an article did come out that 60% of gamers don't play new games, period. On average, the gamers usually play 6 games or older, 6 years or older gamers. Usually, I cannot talk today. Gamers usually play games that are 6 years or older on average, like Roblox and Fortnite. That's what most people are playing. They bought their PS5 to play an up-res Fortnite, up-res Roblox, upgraded Minecraft. That's what you niggas be playing. But we got some more news. That's in regards to all gamers. But if we break things down, I can't talk today. If we break things down into a subgenre, some of the worst are the PlayStation niggas. Remember, all gamers, 60% of gamers barely play new games. But I wonder what that number is if we break it down and we just study PlayStation niggas. Because I've been making jokes for a while. But it looks like we got some more data, guys. Because I found this article on the timeline. Microsoft currently has more games on the PlayStation Store's top 25 best sellers list than Sony does. I'm going to read that back to you just in case you didn't hear that correctly. Microsoft currently has more games, Xbox, on the PlayStation Store top 25 best sellers list than Sony does. This list includes 2 Fallout games, 2 first-party Microsoft titles that were previously only available on Xbox. This is especially funny because how the fuck does Xbox got more games on PlayStation selling well, considering the only 2 games right now outside of Fallout is Grounded. I'm not gonna lie, I thought who gives a fuck about Grounded, and Sea of Thieves. This is crazy. Let's read on. Let's read on about these fraudulent ass Sony ponies that just be on the internet running their mouth. Sony and Microsoft may be direct competitors, but sales charts also show just how mutualistic the 2 companies are. Also, this article is fucking funny because it goes to show you that a lot of you Sony ponies are secretly Xbox fans as well. Niggas like games, which is good. This is actually good. This is good that you niggas are getting exposed for being frauds. It goes to show you that motherfuckers are fighting wars that don't matter. I mean, it didn't matter in the first place. It's a console war, but I like personally, if whatever platform's got good games, that's the platform I want to be at. If it's PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever, Switch. It just goes to show you, you don't hate Xbox niggas as much as you say you do. Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is on there. My fault. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. If nothing else, the FTC versus, yeah, who cares? Let's get to the actual meat and potatoes. I originally checked the PlayStation. Microsoft has grown considerably now that it owns Activision Blizzard. So by virtue of sheer size, it's not really a surprise that games now have a larger share and populate multiple charts. To get a better idea of both Xbox's size and synergistic relationship with Sony, we could take a quick look at the best-selling games on the PlayStation Store. I originally checked the PlayStation Store charts to see if the Fallout TV show bumped the franchise sales, and it has. That's right, keep in mind, guys. Microsoft owns Bethesda now. The TV show came out for Fallout, and the numbers like fucking Fallout 76 and Fallout 4 are fucking booming right now. Vegas is, but specifically I've seen numbers go crazy for 76 and Fallout 4. So people are buying it on PlayStation. They don't even know they're supporting their Xboxes. But when checking the list, I noticed something else interesting. Xbox had more games on PlayStation Store's top 25 best-selling games than Sony did. Now, I remember about a month ago, I was talking about how PlayStation niggas don't buy their games. Like most of you niggas talk about, oh, how Spider-Man should have won Game of the Year, but most of you niggas didn't even play Spider-Man 2. Last time I checked, it sold 10 million copies. Ain't there like 50 to 60 million PlayStation 5s in the wild? Like 10 million is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. I just thought the way PlayStation niggas talked, I thought, you know, if there are 50 million units in households, it would have sold at least 30 million. But you know, the way PlayStation niggas talk, whatever. Anyways, it looks like y'all just be talking. Y'all don't really buy the games. You just like talking about them. Before we look at the data, I have to bring up some very important context points. Yeah, people just love to argue. PlayStation Store rankings change on a daily basis, and the info provided below only reflects current standings. The listing below is based on region, and the bestsellers list includes free-to-play games like Fortnite. Prices fluctuate and discount. So the top games on PlayStation as of this month, Fortnite's #1, further proving you niggas don't buy games. That's for everybody, though. That's not PlayStation niggas. We've been over this. Remember, 60% of gamers don't play new games. Call of Duty, you niggas don't play new games. 2K, you niggas don't play new games. MLB The Show, don't play new games. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me read that back for you. The top 5 games in April on PlayStation are Fortnite, Call of Duty, NBA 2K, MLB, and Madden. I'm sorry. You PlayStation niggas are fucking frauds. You're fucking fraud. At least Xbox niggas will get the Game Pass, try Starfield, or try Hellblade 2. You niggas is frauds, bruh. This is Madden came out back in August. This is MLB, I understand that's a newer game. 2K came out back in September. That's not new. This is crazy. These niggas sit on the internet in Twitter spaces harassing. Yes, because I hate to break it to you, from my personal eye of view, the console war is whack, period. But the niggas who harass people on the internet the most are the Sony ponies, bruh. You niggas is not buying The Last of Us for the millionth time. You niggas is not buying God of War Ragnarok. You niggas is not buying Spider-Man 2, but then you want it to win Game of the Year? You niggas is buying Madden, Call of Duty, Fortnite skins, 2K, MLB The Show. #6 coming in is Helldivers. That's the first new game. We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots down before we get to a new game. This is crazy. #7, Overwatch, old game. Who gives a fuck about this? EA Sports, WWE, Grand Theft Auto 5's in the top 10. This is crazy. Rounding out at #11, Roblox. This is fucking crazy. Dragon's Dogma 2 is at #18. You niggas don't play no games. This is crazy. Apex, Destiny 2. But look, there goes the Xbox game in the top 12. See it thieves. See it thieves. You also got Fallout 76, Fallout 4. It's not, okay, so these Xbox games, because that was the original argument we were talking about anyway. These Xbox games are not in your top 5 best-selling games of the month for PlayStation, but this is still crazy. Minecraft, this is still crazy. You guys love Xbox. It's a big Apex. That's why Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Wait, whoa, yeah, wait, where's... Oh my God, I'm so happy you brought that up. I'm looking for it. Let's zoom in. Do we see it? Honkai Rail? Honkai Star Rail? Wait a minute. Nowhere in the top 25 PlayStation games do I see what Sony ponies refer to as the greatest RPG of all time, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That game just came out. You niggas don't buy that shit. You're playing Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Stellar Blade has more pre-orders. Oh wait, there's Grounded, top 23. So let's see. Hold on. Rise of the Ronin is barely in the top 25. This is crazy. So Xbox, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 games. Are there any more? There are 5 games. Oh wait, no, because that's Activision. If you want to throw that in there, they do own it. That's 6 games owned by Microsoft. This is crazy. This might as well be an Xbox top list. Is this global or regional? I believe it said in the article it was regional. Let me check. Whether it's global or regional it's irrelevant. Even if it's just US, that's still fucking funny to me. I forgot. Oh yeah, Overwatch. Yep. No, my bad. Activision owns Overwatch. This is crazy. Maybe I think what it is these niggas don't know they love Xbox games. They don't know they love Microsoft games. Rebirth just came out. Also, when did this article come out? Today. When did Rebirth come out? But well, that's not an excuse. Helldivers is on the list. FF7. Here we go with the excuses already. When did this shit come out? February 29th. It didn't just come out. It's been out for like a month and some change, almost 2. Nah. Just admit it. Y'all niggas don't buy games. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months. Y'all niggas don't buy games. Yeah, see, it's based on region, so it may differ based on. So based off this article, I'm gonna guess this dude is probably from America. So this is probably American stats. Rise of the Ronin was on the list. Yeah, it was on the list, and that's brand new. That's crazy. Yeah, Rise of the Ronin came out after Final Fantasy VII, the greatest RPG of all time. Now I gotta pull niggas cards. How is Final Fantasy VII the greatest RPG of all time? Which, by the way, I like it. Don't take this as me slandering it. I'm just asking the Sony ponies. How do y'all claim it's the greatest RPG of all time if you niggas don't buy it? Let me repeat that. And just to reiterate, I play Final Fantasy. I like it. Final Fantasy VII. I'm strictly asking the niggas who are, I'm not talking to Sony fans. I'm talking to Sony ponies. There is a difference. We're talking about those diehard console war people. So let me repeat this phrase to you. If Final Fantasy VII is the greatest RPG of all time, how come you niggas don't buy it? How did you have an opinion on something you didn't buy? Let's move on. These jokes, these niggas just fucking frauds, bro. Sony ponies are different breeds. I'm asking you what game should be higher on that list. Final Fantasy VII. As far as I'm concerned, that should be number 1. That should be number 1. The silence is really loud. You said, but it's fire though. I said it was fire. Y'all don't listen. I said I like it. This is nothing against the game. I'm asking why these diehard fans. I mean, unless Sony niggas are broke, then we can talk about that too. Maybe that's what that is. But clearly you're not, because Sony niggas like to play Madden. Y'all buying Madden cards. Does this shit have microtransactions? I don't know. Y'all buying VC. Y'all buying Nicki Minaj skins. Shit, y'all buying skins in Helldivers too and shit like that. Yeah, some of y'all are not listening. This is concerning. This is fucking concerning. Yeah, MLB got microtrans. Yep, y'all buying them shits too. Y'all buying Negro League microtransactions, which sounds crazy. These niggas is addicted to buying Negro League microtransactions. This is fucking crazy. The great news is, because this brings up all this shit on PC, WWE got microtransact. WWE got it. Addicted. GTA 5. I know Roblox do too. Addicted. This is fucking funny, man. This is fucking funny. So we're just going to keep collecting the data on these Sony niggas. Just keep exposing for the frauds they are. Next time you're in a Twitter Spaces, which I don't know why you would want to be in one, but next time you are in one, or you're in a forum, any type of conversation, Reddit, just start. What we need to start doing for Sony ponies, and I cannot stress this enough, there's a difference between a Sony fan and a Sony pony. I'm strictly talking about Sony ponies who are just, will die on the hill for that corporation for no fucking reason. We need to start linking articles to these niggas who swear Spider-Man 2 is the greatest game of all time when you didn't even buy it. Final Fantasy VII, greatest RPG of all time. You didn't buy it. Let's start linking the statistics, because you guys are not buying them. Where are my podcast notes? I'm gonna add this. We got some more slander coming. Sony ponies don't buy games. We talking the remake? I assume. Yeah, the remake. It doesn't matter. Look at y'all making an excuse. It doesn't matter if it's a remake. Remember, they upgraded the graphics, they changed the gameplay. Also, they changed the story and the timeline. It's supposed to be the greatest RPG of all time. You would want to replay it, right? I just don't understand. Maybe it's the economy or something like that. I don't know. But then again, it can't really be the economy, because Sea of Thieves just came out on PlayStation. You niggas is buying it, bro. This shit is about to crack the top 10. This is crazy. Just let you know, we're not in just chatting. Oh shit, let me go to just chatting.
Helps keep shadows black ass at bay.
Let me change it to just chatting. What up, Cammy? We still having console wars in 2009. Unfortunately, people are. And as long as the console wars exist, I'm gonna find ways to clown. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking for an article on you Xbox niggas, but for some reason, Sony articles keep coming up on my timeline. It's mostly the Sony niggas that be acting stupid as fuck. But we looking for you Xbox niggas. True, trust. That top 5 is disgusting. Moving on. Yo, shout out to Chris with the sub. Appreciate it.
There's only one ideology I really subscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Arguing over plastic and Xbox news. Let's talk about the future of Xbox. Before we do, it's kind of hot in my house. I'm gonna turn on the air. I need to put it like 70 degrees or something. Doggy is number one. All right. Okay. I don't recall no Xbox L since Redfall. I mean, that was a big L though. Let's not sweep that under the rug. That was a big ass L. Oh, shit, that was the L, nigga. Wait, Starfield, yeah, some people would argue, some people do like Starfield, but some people would argue Starfield was an L. Like, that shit is Redfall, like Redfall was the L, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? The future of Xbox looks a lot like PC. When reviewed the Xbox Series X, who cares? Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer has teased some potentially massive Xbox platform changes in the recent weeks. At the same time, leaked internal memos have revealed an increased focus inside of Microsoft on Xbox game preservation and forward compatibility. For those who are not in the know, Xbox put together specifically a team that's being led by Cerebon, a Navy SEAL Xbox team that will specialize in game preservation, focusing on backwards compatibility and game emulation. That's a W. Yo, shout out to D-Boy with the sub. That's a W. When you put all the breadcrumbs together, it feels like we're about to see Microsoft combine all good parts of Windows and Xbox for its next generation console. Spencer, this is speculation. Take this with a grain of salt based off this article's tone. Spencer recently said in an interview with Polygon that the Xbox team is thinking about how to open up its ecosystem and embrace PC stores like Epic Games Store and itch.io. It's a radical rethinking of the Xbox console model, and Spencer doesn't usually tease things like this unless it's something, oh, this is, why did they publish this article, right? This was published yesterday too. We already know about this. They're referencing when Phil Spencer was talking about how he wanted to bring other digital stores to Xbox. We already talked about this. Although I was unaware that it is itch.io the site I was on yesterday. Was it Wednesday when I last streamed? With the free games? Like, I have a hard time believing they'll put the Epic Game Store on and Steam on Xbox because there's no benefit to Microsoft. From a financial standpoint, it just doesn't make any sense. It'd be a benefit to the consumer, but these are corporations, Fortune 500 corporations. I have a hard time believing if there's no benefit to them, they're just going to put it on the platform and then cut money from, especially because every platform is struggling to make money. Especially because PlayStation niggas don't buy games. So I have a hard time believing they would undercut themselves from even more profits. But itch.io makes sense because this is a website I recently discovered the other day. It's an indie website where basically it's just like, if you're an indie developer, it's your junior year at Full Sail University or ICDC college, you can upload your first little indie game for free on here and just let people play it and try it out. Basically a way for you to build your resume. It's pretty cool. I like it. So I could see this being a benefit to being on Xbox, like letting people play a bunch of different free games. Maybe it could be even a way to get your name out there. Now that it's not just on Xbox, but it's also, well, not just on PC, but then it's on Xbox. Shout out to Lil Romeo, ICDC. This is like the modern day mini clip. Yeah, I mean, whatever gets more games into the hands of people is like, I'm not opposed to this. I mean, I'm not opposed, don't get it twisted either. I'm not opposed to the Epic Game Store or like Steam coming to Xbox either. I just have a hard time believing it. That's all. I'm not saying it won't happen. We're gonna skip this one. I thought they had something to add to the conversation. This related to Crunker.io. What the fuck is Crunker? The Incredible Crunk? What is this? What the fuck is this, bro? This is Minecraft ass game. Let's see. More Xbox news. Kenna's rumored to, so I don't know why I didn't even think of this earlier. I just be saving articles, but I just had a thought. Okay, let me tell you what's about to happen. So Kenna has been rated by by the software board rating. So now people think that Kenna's about to come to Xbox because it's been rated for the Xbox. And now the reason I think this shit was funny was, it's a good game. It's a good game. It's pretty hard too. It's a good game. The reason I think this is fucking funny that it's rumored to be coming to Xbox is this was exclusive to PlayStation, and it was on PC too, but it was exclusive in terms of console to PlayStation. But I mean, if we go back to that chart and we reference it, PlayStation niggas don't buy games, remember? This was a PlayStation exclusive. Niggas don't buy games on PlayStation. So now the rumor is this is coming to Xbox, and I tend to believe it because niggas on PlayStation don't buy nothing, bruh. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna say this is about an 80% chance this is probably coming, 80 and 90, really. Here you go with throwing this damn squid. Reminds me of the classic PS2 platformers. Yeah, it's like a classic PS2 platformer, but like with like some Souls-like influences in there. Because the game is pretty difficult. But I think most people would like this game. This is one of those games, I have it. This is one of those games I would say wait for it to be like $30. It's not worth like 60 or 70, but it is a good game, like $30. Like it's like in that kind of Ratchet and Clank kind of vibe. The art style appeals to me. They gave it away for free on PlayStation 2 and niggas still didn't play it. That's crazy. Moving on to Bethesda news. Bethesda director explains why Fallout 5 is taking so long. Just to give context too, with the success of the show on Amazon, if you haven't watched it, I recommend it. Dropped it a video on I'm Just Saying, talking about the Fallout TV show. The games, the last 3 games, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76, and Fallout 4 is surging in terms of player count because people love the show so much. They're going back and playing the games. And I know Bethesda is foaming at the mouth because I think what's happening here is Starfield was a Floposaurus Rex. So hopefully maybe Fallout can make up some of them sales since it's there's a new interest reunited. And it's not just an interest in terms of the games. It's all over my TikTok For You page, like lore videos, people breaking it down, just helping people get into the franchise that weren't familiar with the games. So now what's happening is people are asking, yo, we really love Fallout 4. We really love, people like Fallout 76 now. I downloaded it. I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because I never played it. People really love Vegas. Like, what's going on with Fallout 5? We need this. It should come out with the show, season 2. Recently, Emil, the studio design director of Bethesda Game Studios and longtime developer of the Fallout series, took to social media to explain why Fallout 5 is still so far away. It wasn't an in-depth explanation, but it was a tidbit for the fans who are hungry for more Fallout experiences since the TV show was released to such an overwhelmingly positive reception. Firstly, they explained that Starfield took so long to develop because the team at Bethesda Game Studios was busy updating and developing tech and taking time out to work on Fallout 76 for a while. Yeah, see, for those of you unaware, actually Fallout 76 is about to get its biggest update ever. They're adding like a whole new area to it, I read. There's like, apparently, so like I've been watching videos. Apparently Fallout 76 is good now. And that's because they've dropped 20 pieces of DLC for this game.
This should be enough money.
Yo, shout out to Woozilla with the sub. That's why I was kind of hesitant because for those who don't know, they're giving away Fallout 76 for free to Amazon Prime members this month. And I was kind of hesitant to download it. So then I watched some videos on YouTube and apparently they've dropped 20 pieces of DLC since the launch, which was 6 years ago, I believe, which is crazy to say. I feel like it was only 2 years ago. But apparently it's in a good state now. So that's why a lot of people, they completely overhauled the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, all right, well, maybe I need to give it a try and see what it's about. So yeah, between Starfield and Fallout 76, they were constantly putting out content or working on content. I've been on that game consistently now. How you like it, Woo? The note doesn't fulfill me with confidence given how empty Starfield felt and still feels. At the end of the day, it always comes down to the most important resource of all, people. As with any dev team, we have talented folks who need time to make great stuff, so we can't do everything at once. So basically, I'm gonna give you what this is translations to. This is a really nice way of saying we didn't expect the show to get people so excited about the games and we just weren't ready to make Fallout 5. Because like, as much flack as we give, as much, I love Fallout 76. That's a crazy statement to hear based off the launch, but you know, I believe you. Fallout 76 is about to have a better rebrand than Suicide Squad. It feels like Fallout 76 is having that, what's the space game that had a rebrand? It's having like that same moment right now. Because apparently it's been fine, but now that people are actually paying attention to it, now people are aware that it's fine. No Man's Sky, it's having a moment like that. As much flack as we give to Naughty Dog, one thing I will give to them from a business standpoint, they get on my fucking nerves with all these damn remasters. But from a business standpoint, it was smart to have a remastered version of The Last of Us ready to launch alongside the TV show. Because someone at Naughty Dog sat down and said, you know what? If this show turns out good, people are going to want to play the game. This is a way for us to boost our sales. Why not re-release the game with some better visuals? They were smart. I don't know why Bethesda didn't do the same thing. Like, the gamer in me doesn't like that, but from a business standpoint, I understand why Naughty Dog did it. It says to me they were not ready for the positive reviews to come out for Fallout the TV show. And I mean, what's the name's reaction says it all. Todd Howard's reaction to the reviews. He was like, "Really? You guys are giving it a 9?" I think I showed that video. Let me see if I can find it. Was it Todd Howard reaction to Fallout reviews? And he said, "Really?" I think I put it in my I'm Just Saying video, actually, yeah, I think I did. Here, let me go in my Google Drive. Let's see, Fallout review. Let's go into my script. I know it's somewhere in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is an example. Like, they did not expect the show to do well. We at the start, we don't know.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah.
Are you really giving it a 9?
Yes. Yeah, that's what he told me. I was like,
they're like, this is like up there, best video game adaptation.
Yo, look at his face. Yo, no Diddy. Look at his face. Part of him is shocked, but part of him is like, yo, his nipples are about to get hard. Like, really? Oh my God.
They're like, this is like up there.
The Last of Us did not. Yeah, he legit could not believe it. Like, really, a 9?
it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
You said The Last of Us the show didn't make you want to play the games again. Well, it wasn't for you. Guessing it, based off what you're saying, I'm assuming you play the games. It wasn't for you. They remade the game for new people. And the reason I say that they did that and that was smart, and Bethesda should have did the same thing, because I have a living example. I watched The Last of Us with my girl. We watched the whole series, and halfway through the show, she was like, she's a Call of Duty player. She's been playing Elden Ring now too lately. We've been culturing her chat, but she comes from Call of Duty, and she was like, I want to play this game now. She never played the game before, but she loved the show. So you have to understand, it's not for you. It's for people who didn't necessarily experience the shit, which is, you know, from a business standpoint, it makes sense. My wife wanted to play the game afterwards. See, y'all got to come out y'all bubble. Legendary LeShant backing me up. Y'all got to come out y'all bubble. You took your girl out to 60%. Somebody had to do it. Oh shit. So yeah, that's what I got out of that shit. They just weren't ready, which, you know, if they're smart, I think the smart thing to do, I get it. Fallout 5 is like a whole new game that they have to make from scratch. The smart thing to do is take your time when you're working on season 2 of the Fallout TV show. It's already been renewed for those of you who missed it. Actually, you know what? I can show that. I think I retweeted it. For those of you unaware, it's already been renewed for season 2. Make sure you're following the GI account. I mean, if you watch the show, you can kind of tell, like, there's no way they were not renewing this show. Take your time making season 2. And while you're making season 2, I think they should take some of the resources that are working on. I'm going to be honest. Who in the chat gives a fuck about a Starfield update? And they could fix it. But I'm just talking about right now, in its current state, who gives a fuck about a Starfield update? So what I'm trying to say is Starfield updates can come out when they come out. I'm not saying they don't need to do it. They can fix the game if they want to, because clearly it's working with Fallout 76, but it can come out when it comes out. I think they should take some of them resources and remake Fallout 1 and 2 inside the engine of Fallout 4 or whatever the Starfield engine, whatever the latest visuals that they have. I think they should remake the first 2 games and bundle it and then launch that bundle. And it doesn't even have to be a remake necessarily. It could be a rematch. Well, it has to be a remake because the originals were top-down games. Never mind. Yeah, it would have to be remakes. Remake those games, bundle them together, and then release it alongside season 2. Boom, free sales. Todd Howard, call me. Come on, man. Nah, fuck at it. Not in the Fallout 4 engine unless you want more bugs. It's not fixed yet. It still run like ass. Does it still run like ass? They got a whole team working on Redfall. They can't put them on Fallout. Are they still updating Redfall? Like, what the fuck? They need to kill that game. Did you peep the tattoo of the year? Let me see. Let me see. Heavenly Father, you're banned from posting links. I don't know why you sent me that. You're banned from posting the links for the day. You're done. I don't know what you wanted me to add to that conversation. You're done. You made me lose my train of thought. I can't believe you linked that shit. I was about to say. I totally just lost my train. I'm befuddled. I'm fucking befuddled. Yeah, he's got limitless throat. Yeah, I get it. I don't know why he linked that though. Did MK video about his review? MK video? What are you talking about? I lost my train of thought. Moving on. Whatever. Kenna, we did that. Fallout. More Bethesda news. Bethesda remembers Starfield exists and promising more is coming soon. Is this the same? Speaking of IGN, Todd Howard confirmed that Bethesda is actually doing a lot of Starfield work, as well as keeping busy on things such as Elder Scrolls 6, which the exec said, oh, that's right. They're also working on Elder Scrolls 6, which I mean, people want that. Did you see the MK video about his negative review? Oh, his response to it? Yeah, I watched it. That motherfucker was just fishing for impressions. He wanted some attention. The dude was hating. Howard said, we have some really good updates that are going to get announced soon for Starfield, so a lot's going on here. He didn't elaborate further in point, although we do know the game's first expansion known as Shattered Space is expected to release later this year. Is that expansion free for people who got Game Pass, or do you have to pay for that? Is only the base game free? Ain't nobody paying for that. Who am I saying? I didn't even beat the game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anybody faulted me for not beating the game. It was just boring like halfway through. What if they relaunched Fallout 76 with more funding? What would be the reason for relaunching it? I think the one smart thing I think they did do is they gave it away for free. They'll probably try to get you with microtransactions if there are any in the game. You can go on your Amazon Prime and claim it. I think that's the advertisement. It's a live service game, so there's no reason to like relaunch it. I barely got out the prologue. I enjoyed the prologue. It was like halfway through the game for me though. I started to notice. I'm like, bro, you're just kind of doing the same shit. Also, the AI was really bad. Also, I think the story was interesting, and then it kind of just like tapered off. It feels like they really were focused on the beginning of the game, and then it just like slowly got worse for me. Because like I'm not gonna sit up here and act. I'm not gonna be one of those people like, oh, Starfield was one of the worst things I ever played. I did like what I played the first maybe like 10 hours. But after a while, it just got kind of boring. I think following Maria. I think I was kind of over it that moment where you discover that cave and there's like all that sparkling lasers everywhere and you're thinking you're about to get some cool armor or a gun or you're going to discover aliens. And like, nah, it was just some stupid artifact. I'm like, bruh, all right, bro, I'm out. Do you think Bethesda should have a Starfield live action show kind of like Fallout? Nah, they need to make a good game first. The reason Fallout the show works is because the games are good. Like, also the stories, people hate on Bethesda because their games are buggy, but the Fallout universe is good. It is genuinely an interesting universe. So like that much I'm going to give them, and the games are fun. It's just the shit, at least that's my problem with them. The shits are just buggy and it's fucking annoying because it ruins you want to have fun and it makes it hard to have fun and like this company when they won't optimize their game. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, it's like the most worst thing ever. Like Fallout works because it's an interesting world. The Fallout audience grew too. Nobody cared for Starfield Easter eggs. Nobody cares, bruh. Drop them remakes of Fallout 1 and 2. This was interesting and out of left field. World War Bethesda, you letting your foot off their neck? Never. Not until they get consistent. Comedy Central has announced a 10-episode animated series based on the classic Sega game Golden Axe. Where all my old heads at in the chat? Who remembers Golden Axe? According to the network, the animated show will feature a star-studded cast, including Emmy award-winning Matthew Rise. Danny, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm not going to act like I do. Y'all can read that. The series is produced by CBS Studios in association with Sony Pictures Television and Original Film. The synopsis reads, in a hilarious, and so it's a comedy, that makes sense why it's on Comedy Central. In a hilarious and loving homage to Sega's 1989 video game Golden Axe, follows veteran warriors Axe Battler, Tyrus Flare, and Gillis Thunderhead as they once battle again to save Yuria from the evil giant Death Adder, who just won't seem to stay dead. Was Golden Axe like a funny game? I don't remember. I was a kid when this shit was out. Is this the one where you turn into like, you could turn into a werewolf, I think, or something? No, I don't know. Precise location. That was Altered Beast. I always get those games confused. Okay. I do remember this. But yeah, I would always get those games confused.
For resubscribing.
God, man, this man got some
here,
panties
so
on.
you a real ass nigga for that.
Yo, shout out to Dark Blaze with the sub. It's gonna be funny. I gotta see a trailer first before I'm sold on this, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm like a super Golden Axe fan. Golden Axe is the slow version of the Simpsons arcade. Sega been real busy. They trying to get their stocks up, bro. They tired of pimping out Sonic. When is this supposed to come out? No release date. No. Badass humanoid partner. Yeah, there's no release date. Got to keep your eye on this one then. So another, it's funny because we just talked about Fallout. Another video game adaptation is coming. Comedy Central ain't have a good show in some years. You seen the Transformers 1 trailer? Nah, I can't say I'm checking for Transformers. I mean, I'll look it up after this when we get in the sub box. New video game alert. New game announced. Drake and OVO just released Metro Drummond Ho-Ass Edition for the PS5 and the Xbox. Here's a review of the gameplay. Let's check it out. Metro Drummond Ho-Ass nigga game. There's the box art right there.
Metro Drummond, the video game. Yes, this is the whole ass edition dropped by OVO Games, and this was sent to me by Baka Not Nice. It was very nice of him to do that. I get to play the game early, so I'm going to show you some gameplay of Metro Drummond, this brand new video game by OVO Games. Let's get into it.
Said PS4 gamers.
Okay. So this is the main menu. As you can see, we got single player. You want to go Metro mode, single player. You also got multiplayer. You're trying to drum off with your friends.
Is this really a game? I thought it was a meme. It is a meme. I guarantee this is a video he just put on his damn console or some shit.
This your friends. This is it.
You got the OVO Dick Rider care package.
Now. NYC Metro.
Subscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC. Only Sonic wields that type of power.
Okay, so I just gotta press the buttons on the screen. Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Like, I'm just not that invested in this beef. Am I the only one? I feel like between the AI and all the dick riding on both sides, I'm talking about everybody. Like, there's nobody's having like an unbiased opinion on anything. Even this just feels like kind of like dick riding. Trolling a producer is kind of lame. It's really lame too, because it's like, yo, without the beats, your favorite rappers would sound crazy. Hardly anybody liked that Drake diss until he changed the beat. Did you see the Diddy video game? Diddy got one too? What the fuck? You know, speaking of this corny shit too, let me give you another corny example. So the other day, remember if you were in the stream, I played that BBL Drizzy song. Y'all remember somebody made an AI generated BBL Drizzy song? BBL Drizzy. So I left that part of the stream in my Hokage highlights video, and that nigga hit me with a copyright strike. It is a 30-second AI generated song, and this nigga is going around copyright claiming people on YouTube. So then I had to make the decision. It's a 40-minute video on my channel, by the way. So then I had to make the decision. Do I let this nigga who made an AI generated meme take my money, or do I trim it out? So shout out to YouTube. Niggas have lost their mind. They want royalties on a fucking meme that they didn't even record. It's AI generated. What's the name? But the beauty is, for those of you unaware, if you ever get hit with a copyright claim, there's a feature in the YouTube studio that allows you to trim a part out. So that 30 seconds in the video, I trimmed it out. You're not in my video anymore. You're not. So then what happens is I can remonetize the video. It's just not there anymore. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. We're monetizing memes now. Come on, dude. Big ego. And like, yo, making AI generated songs, like that shit kind of pissed me off, because I know how to make AI generated songs. It's very easy. It's very fucking easy. I'm gatekeeping it. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but it's very easy if you Google it. It's nothing but a text prompt. So to act like you worked hard on that and you're trying to claim, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Anyways, yeah, this shit is like getting kind of corny to me, because it's not becoming like hip hop anymore. Like, everybody's just doing all this extra stuff. Some of the memes have been kind of funny, but then it's like, it's kind of worn out. On to the next topic. Do it. Make a random channel making AI music. If there was a way to have a consistent input where I could have like a specific voice, even if it was like my voice and I could spruce it up, I'd make an AI artist. I would never let niggas know it was me though. Wait, where that Diddy video game at? You was talking about. Let me see. Where did Diddy join at? Can I even show this? Is this safe? Hold up, y'all. Might be some weird shit. There's another one. Okay. It's just a box art. The Diddy video. I didn't see this one.
Video game just dropped, man. Diddy, I'm Not Coming Home. Dropped by G Unit Games. You know, 50 Cent just sent me this. It's almost finished installing. You know, we on 88%, and this game's called Diddy, I'm Not Coming Home. This is the Big D Deviant edition with the Tupac drop.
G-Unit Games presents. Because, like, if you actually think about it, like, this nigga made this shit in Photoshop, or it might be an AI generated, like, art. It could be AI generated. Even if it's AI generated, you still took this image, you went to your printer and you printed it out. Like, you wasted ink, and then you took, let's say, a copy of God of War. Oh, no, because remember, PlayStation niggas don't buy games. So this is probably Call of Duty on PS5. They took the box art out of the PS5 and then put his new one. And like, this is fucking crazy, bro.
By bonus mission. What is there on the back? Party like a bad boy. Mm-hmm.
Party like a bad boy.
I don't really know what this game's about, to be honest with you.
That's crazy.
Schedule free burger nights at Bad Boy Burgers to lure the notorious B.I.G. into trying the secret recipe.
Say it ain't so.
That's supposed to be Biggie? You going Bad Boy Burgers. What kind of mission is that? We're supposed to lure him to get some free burgers and try the secret recipe. And I wonder what is in the burgers. What is the secret recipe? That kind of got me curious a little bit. Like,
I
guess we're gonna find out though when we get to that mission.
Damn, this shit taking forever to load.
Like, come on, where the hoes? Is that Meek? Meek's in the game? Oh, Cream Chasers. No.
That's crazy.
No shot.
Any Cream Chasers in the chat?
Cream Chasers. That their bite does look fire though.
This shit is still. Oh, it's installing.
Oh, game's finished installing. Guess we're finna see.
There's GTA loading screen.
Before we get you started, first we need to show you how to didify characters.
Didify? That's not even a real. Not even a real word.
Just pick a character you want to didify.
I'm not sure what it means though. So how am I gonna
get up?
Meek Mills.
Super Bowl Usher.
No. What?
Super Bowl Usher.
Baby Bieber.
Whoa, yo, that's messed up.
That's crazy.
I'm picking that dinner date over 500K any day.
Freaky ass game. What kind of game is this for y'all? I gotta get a refund on this.
Super Bowl.
He went crazy with the AI. Yeah, this is definitely all AI. This is just a video he's playing on his TV.
Pick Cheek Mills just to be safe. I ain't trying. Baby Bieber.
To make the Cream Chasers proud, press the buttons to get the lyrics right.
That's the game? I gotta press the buttons on the screen to get.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Hey, whatever for the laugh, I guess. That's like, I'm all for a joke, but like the thing that I posted, the Drake thing, that literally took me like a minute to do. Like, that's a lot of effort. And that's a little too much time for me. Like, I'm not that invested in the fucking memes. This is some exciting news. Finally, you want to risk your account, Ronan? How? Let's talk about that, Ronan, because this is the second time you posted this link in the chat. How confident are you feeling about this link? Are you willing to risk your account for the next 24 hours? Let me know. Are you willing to risk your account for the next 24 hours? Because you're interrupting my flow. What else we got? That's a game that niggas don't buy. We already talked about that. Taught how we did that. Oh, you're in trouble. This is finally going to change the algorithm for the greater good. So yes. All right, I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. He says he's feeling confident. Twitter will suspend all engagement farming accounts. Any account doing engagement farming will be suspended and traced to the source. There's no specifics. This isn't. What do you want me to say? There's no specifics to this. Like, if he was like, yo, in engagement farming counts as X, Y, and Z, you can't do this. This is just like a random statement. This doesn't mean anything. This nigga's just yapping, right? Oh my God. Go ahead and what's the name? Are you in the chat still, homeless? Go ahead and hit this man with a 24-hour. How many seconds are in 24 hours? 24. Hit him with an 86-400 for me one time. You said, let me know. Yeah, go ahead and hit him with an 86-400 one time for me. Yeah, go enjoy the rest of the day. Matter of fact, you're gonna have some free time on your hands, Ronan. Let me point you to a website, my boy. Let me point you to a website, Indeed.com. Now, this website's pretty good. You can go on here. Let's see. You can search video games. Let's see, we got all different types of jobs available. Ace, he did a commercial for this job, for this thing. He said, "I got the job, guys." I don't know if you guys saw the Ace commercial. I got the job. That's what Ace said. I want you to come back in the chat and say, "I got the job."